that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra land, and the government of Biafra made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I'm done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
All right, my people, I bring greetings. I greet all of you. Anywhere you join me from, you they see me from, I greet you with two hands. Atwale, I can see you. Evans, Nnamdi, de waya maragema, ototoma. Ubochita urogema. Abradike kenegwangi o. Yamaragema, Ugojiku Nnamdi. Ubochoma, Yamaragema, money man, my own brother. Ekenenge. Ekenedri Shuku, Ekenedri Olise, Ekenegwangi, Kenesegike, Julian Obi, Ekenegwangi, Ebobono Yesabia, and Mekenesike, Nekenesibike or Zokwa, Nekenesibike or Zokwa, Iha in me, Oyasinoge, we see. With easy waiting and one only see no Pelotrana. Oh, email. If you said the thing, what would they do? No, get head. We go try you go use your own hand, put your own head so that you go get head now. That's how it be. Not supposed to go there shout, you don't get head. No, bring your own head, put your own head. The thing go get head immediately. Now so now. Maka na ndị Igbo si na tebụl kwuru ewu n'ụkwụ ya wụrụ gịnị plank. Hey, I greet us. Ekenesie ma ike. Ofuma. I greet everyone. Thank you for coming. My own brother pastor, I greet you. Kilesha Chazie, Ekenegwangi, Kajeta Nekenengi. Anywhere you join from, my greetings, they follow you. At the bottom, when you join, I greet you. Inobong, Kegimene, greetings from here. I want us to know that when you hear Simon tell you, say, I don't give you Biafra. I will bring Biafra in 3 years. I don't come here to fight for this Biafra for many years. 5 years maximum, 5 years, Biafra is here. People don't understand that way in talk. People say Biafra go come now, he go carry you enter the correct country, like you will find past US. You go live, you go enjoy. People are saying, hey, you said Simon Ekpa, you said Biafra will come in 3 years, 5 years. 3 years that gone, where is the Biafra? When you look at all these set of people, you know, say these people no get level. All of them are content creators. Content creators, like me, and they call them. People that make noise and they cannot add anything, they cannot achieve anything. Watch around them in your life, oh. That everywhere. Femi, I greet you, Femo. Messi Akere, I greet you. Around you, watch. There are people that will always tell you things that are not good. They will never bring any good news. They will always see the backside of everything, but they never come up with one single solution. They're everywhere, in your personal life, in your family, in your friends, in your relationships, in this Biafra. They are there. Somebody will come and tell you everything bad about your friends, but they don't have solution. Somebody will come and tell you everything bad about your job, about this Biafra, about everything, but they have no solution. What is the point? You can only bring the bad aspect out when you have the good aspect to present as option. Now, there me understand. If you know, say there is nothing good to present, don't come and show me the bad part of it. Because that one where you they show me as the bad aspect of it, to me, not the best. So for you to tell me that this thing way me and they say not the best, you know the best and a bad it be, you have to show me at least the one way good person. But it's just quite unfortunate that most of us are being deceived by these evil people. And they come, they tell you this one no good. This one no even go there, no even go there. No even go there. You don't know what they have in their mind because of their personal something where they carry. They want to deceive everybody. I want to tell you, you see this life, waiting God will judge you, Orika. So we go be careful. So today I don't come. Dịka onye isi anyị kwuru, ya mụsịrị ekwesịrị go. Enwe ihe o mean. I think we'll go start with that video. O kwesịrị go, no kwesịrị go. You no go give it up. When you see these fake people telling you, he's a content creator. You know, the thing where they pay me, no be waiting Nigeria talk. No be waiting Rufai Oseni, Ruben Abati talk about PM. That he's a content creator. No, those ones I'm not. It's not my. I'm not. I don't feel anything. I'm not bothered about that. But I am bothered when I see Ndibu, Biafrans, telling you Simon said he is a content creator. He is not a Biafran fighter. He is not a freedom fighter. Blah, 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 blah. I begin to wonder, these people, who are you working for? Because if you they work for somebody, you will be doing what that person is telling you to do. It's time we move on. There are so many things coming. So many things coming. We see election is loading. Anambra State election is loading. P2B is loading. Coalition is loading. I want to tell you, every coalition you see is the same thing as what P2B did before. All this is to make you believe. You remember in 2023, we are going to take over our Nigeria. Oh, our country. We will take over. We are taking over our country. And I sit here, I was telling people, you have never for 1 second owned Nigeria. For 1 second, even in your imagination, forget to tell yourself the truth. In your widest imagination, even dreaming, you have never owned Nigeria. Nigeria, in fact, Nigeria didn't own yourself. Make it remain say that you own her. You no belong to Nigeria. Nigeria no belong to you. And you are for, and are you a Can anybody prove that he is a Nigerian from Biafran area, from Eastern area, from Eastern region? Can you prove that you are Nigerian? Just show me a proof that you are a Nigerian. Can Peter Obi prove that he is a Nigerian? No. Even Peter Obi himself has proven to you that he is not part of you. Yet people know they see him. People know they see. My brother will sing some sing, it depend me, oh gaga. It depend me honestly that our people know they see. The only thing you go claim na something will belong to you. Obi gwe mere egwu ogoro o say that na mmadụ anaghị agba aka. Mmadụ anaghị eji aka na-aba azọ ihe abụrụ nke ya. You no go use two hands and they fight for something wey no be your own. Now be say they go look for something inside your eye. But our people, they use two hands, use four legs, use 20 million borrow hands. They fight for something wey no be their own. Despite their fathers have made that mistake, they will come and continue there. Mothers made, they come continue there. If only our people will just wake up one day and say, make I just think back. Wetin don't happen when this kind of situation happen to my people. If say that kind of thing fit happen, if our people feel the reason like that, things go good now. Things go good. But the thing we say, our people know the reason like that. Our people know the real reason at all. Today, Peter Obi is deceiving people. He have deceived people before. He did not succeed. Today, he wants to deceive people with another pattern. Coalition! We collect. Join. Azik Iwe don't do this coalition. Awolowo don't do them. They don't collude with more than 3 parties. They don't. Why will you? I think now when coalition day, when you need to collude, now when your party no get vote, no get people will go vote for you, no be so. When you no get, or when your party no get people will go vote for you, you go look for people where you want to do coalition with. Now so. What about in a state where we see say that you win the election? You know demand for your mandate. You know fight. You know show interest. Only I leave it. Don't worry. I will get our mandate. Don't worry. Don't fight. Don't fight. God will decide. God will decide. And nobody protest for me. I am a good man. I don't want anybody to protest for me. People die. No, leave them. That is a God. God will judge them. I want to ask, if only we can learn from what is happening. We go to commissioner for information for I've been a commissioner for security for Anambra State today. Make you hear how the Yata law no, how the Yata law no. Everybody know what has been happening in Anambra, how they then go, how did they carry, how did they move, how to has a jacoda could you see them? I don't know where I saw that video that more than 40,000 youths are now crippled in Anambra because Nigeria go to Piajisie Hobo. Olende many do to Soludo. And the Soludo knows he get his approval. Piajisie Hobo. This is a clause in the and the Soludo is standing. Even as I'm speaking today they got a group of Okada men. I saw it. Is it in Facebook? A group of Okada men, Funani Okada men. with arms. In the same Anambra, this is the same place Soludo came to tell you that 99.999% of the criminals in our custody, because you are not arresting the Fulanese. That is why you don't have them in your custody. We are not talking about those in your custody. We are talking about those that are committing the crime. That you have 1,000,000% Igbos in your custody as criminals does not mean they are criminals. Did you try them anywhere? Did you catch them in the act? Soludo? No. So what makes you come out to tell us that they are the people carrying out the criminal activities, kidnapping and so on and so forth? What made you come to convince us that these people are the same people that carry cattle? They are Igbos. You know, when these people come out to talk, to please their masters, and displease themselves, you get as he be. But God Almighty, they, and this God will fight them. I want us to know that we are not going back. We don't come. We don't get any place to go. I don't know if you get somewhere to go. But as for me, I don't come. We go listen to some videos, but before then, we will play this music.
Imalo na maybe Makoda balu day chano so mola bobi Kabankiti you love the ropa menu funny. Before you call you consider about the road to your lava journey. Oyo balu la cha Yeman koni to kumbocha That was the alumina chimolu Ogemulu akwambuchi ekewa So no de asilana Ne mangota montelocha Come rising sun and shine. If you're that boy, I'm a car. Overlooking now. You got no alkai. You got no alkai. You got no alkai. Me cholia. You got no potwai. You got no potwai. You got no potwai.
All right. So we move and we continue to move. We know they stop anywhere you they watch me from. Try and like this video for me. I beg, try and like this video for me. Stephen Anderson, I greet you. Chibuzede ekenewam makiebose ekeneng Stella Kegimene, I greet you. Humble Lion, I greet you. Ndewo nwanne mmadụ Nnamogwu Nnamogwu I kenekwara again Nnamogwu Osi Inc, I greet you. Chidubeme Emmanuel Ekenenge Uchechukwu ya mara gị mma. So quickly, we go into the day's business. Make we know what happened. But before then, I want people to listen to this PM again.
I want you to understand, it is only in Biafra land that people are not running away from their ancestral land.
This was before they carry him. This before they arrested him, I mean to say. Now, is it clear to you why he was stopped? You don't see Musa coming out again. You don't see Soludo. You don't see Upos of them running to Abuja to get more soldiers again. You don't see them running to get soldiers. You don't see them running to bring. How many times since? No, I just want to ask you a question. Since this year, where they don't stop PM, how many times have you seen repentant Boko Haram being recruited into army? Common sense go tell you say you never see, because the truth is that There has never been any. This year, no repentant Boko Haram yet. But when PM was here defending Biafra land, every month to 2 months, there must be repentant Boko Haram recruited, repented, accepted, reintegrated into army, police, sent straight into Biafra land. To do what? To fight. But now, ndị Iberibe are not asking themselves, why don't we have this repented Boko Haram again? Why are they not being reintegrated again? Yes, at the talk now, tomorrow they go tell you, say 1,000 don't repent. But the truth remains that since this year, that PM Simon Ekpa has not been there, there has never been repented, reintegrated Boko Haram into Nigerian military. Are you getting the message? So when you hear him tell you that is because of him that they have not invaded your land, is it not this year, after they have arrested him in Finland, that we see Fulani headers chasing people in broad daylight in Owerri? Is it not this year? Is it not this year that many places has been taken over? We've seen camps, we've seen over 3,000 children where they are their parents in Edo State. Over 3,000 children in IDP camp. Is it not this year? I just want us to understand and know every statement that falls out of his mouth is not only just truth, but pure, 100% pure.
Are not running away from their ancestral land.
Our people were not running until now. Go to Ngwa, Abia. Many places has been taken over. Nobody is talking about it. Abari Bay is from Abia. Rochas, no Rochas, where is the other one? Ocho Sokano from Abia. The one on Achaka Yellow Popo, Senayama can make somebody disappear. From Abia. They are not talking about it. Communities has been taken over. Soludo is telling you, I think I will take out my time to make that video again. I will talk about Soludo. Soludo is telling you today that that 99.9999999% of criminals in his custody are Igbos. My question and your question should be, do you remember the security man that was interviewed by the villagers who said that they are afraid to go and attack those, what do you call them? Those Fulanis in the forest, that even police. Listen to this. This is Anambra. This thing now happened in listen.
And then I know the sound of Abraham, that is not to compare with this one. And they don't even care, even some of us who have an apple, but our youth. After I'm walking, I fight the person. Now I go to the home. I know due to no wine, I got my Zoom wine because half of 90 Zoom wine when I does it when I move. So I am very fear, strong fear. Because we have that for you bullets, you were prepared. When they take buy her ways away.
Are you getting him? He said that these Fulani men have chain bullets in the forest. To cut the long story short, they went with the police and the army to go and attack them. When police and the army got there, police and the army told them Don't do anything. Don't fight them. Don't even make noise. And the police greeted them and they went back. And the Soludo is now telling you that the problem is Igbos. I want you to understand that when you hear Obasanjo say, we use Igbos to bring Igbos, you don't understand it. They use Igbos to buy Igbos. Many people don't understand.
I want you to understand, it is only in Biafra land that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra land, and the government of Biafra made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
Are you getting the message? You get the message. Very simple. So quickly, I want us to go to what you call him. I want us to go to this clip I have here before we talk about the coalition. Let's listen.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Afia.
I would like us to listen to this man from here. First of all, see his introduction. Listen here.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Afia Morning Show live from Enugu, Nigeria. Now, there is palpable panic in Anambra State following a recent attack by unidentified gunmen in Okulobia, in Agwata local government area of Anambra State. Lots of residents are panicking, wondering what really took place, as we're seeing no less than 4, according to eyewitnesses, confirmed dead. Let's take a look at how this played out, the sporadic gunshots that happened in broad daylight. Do take a look.
Innocent Nnamdi Anambra. No, it was a confrontation between the armed criminals and the Operation Odogachi.
I want you to listen very carefully to this Efulefu here talking. It is a confrontation. Let me summarize the whole thing. I took out my time and listened to him, and they asked him a question again. For those of you know Ekulobia to, I think, Oka, from Oka to Ekulobia, it's not 1 minute drive. It's not 10 minutes drive. It's not even 30 minutes drive. He said, I will just allow you to listen. I'm just trying to get the key points. This man said that these gunmen were in confrontation and they were pursued from Oka to Ekulobia. And the gun battle continued from Oka to Ekulobia. You did not get any one of them down. They did not get any one of you down. And it's a confrontation. If it is a confrontation, how did the civilians get into the scene? Because confrontation, we say, fire me, I fire you, Nami be this. So I want to make you see their lies. He continued hammering on the camp, the fight, they shoot innocent citizens, people have the blah, 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 blah. I just want you to listen very well. I'm not going to interject or interrupt Just listen to the fullness. Listen to him now.
Led by the Nigeria Police Force, Anambra State Command. This is very important. And 2 persons died, and it was quite unfortunate. But again, if you understand the level of insecurity that has been pervading in the state before the introduction of Operation Udogaji and Agune Chamber, you will understand that insecurity cannot go away overnight. So we still have pockets of these armed hoodlums. Some are still in the camps in the bush, and we are clearing them, and they are mounting resistance here and there, as the Oko Ekulobia confrontation yesterday showed. You know, so yes, the police is on top of it. Operation Udogaji is on top of it, and they are winning the war. That's the much I can say. Yeah, you said panic. Well, maybe when it happened there was, but people are going about their normal business in Anambra. Even that yesterday around Ekulobia. And it's important that this point is stressed, that the police, the Agune Chamber, Operation Udogaji, they are the ones confronting and defeating these armed hoodlums. And they are reducing in numbers by the day. And that is what is expected. So we know that sooner than later, Anambra will fully regain its lost status as the safest state in Nigeria.
Okay, well, it's great that you cleared this and, you know, gave this rightful and salient information and put it out there. But my question is, this information you're giving out right now, are they in the public sphere? Because the public, they are running around or away with some other information, you know, thinking that maybe this is an attack from an unknown gunman. And so my question is, this information you're giving out right now, are they domiciled there in the public space so people could actually ascertain literally what happened and the right information?
Yes, good question. Yes, the Nigeria Police Force Anambra State Command issued a statement yesterday, clearly explaining what happened and the number of casualties. I will share the press release with you, issued by the police PRO, Tochukwu Ikenga, SP, issued it yesterday. And it's out there, it's been circulated for people to know that what happened was not an attack, but a confrontation between the combined security agencies operation that we popularly call Operation Udogaji here in Anambra, and the armed hoodlums. And the 2 people they killed is unfortunate, and one cannot explain why they had to shoot somebody in a keke, or whether it was a crossfire, and one other person, the 2 particularly. And I don't know whether it was, should I say they were trying to make a statement by doing that, because it was totally uncalled for. They should have faced what faced them.
Okay, two questions I have, Dr. Mefo.
Now, this lady took out time and asked this Efulef a good question that he could not answer. You said it's a confrontation. If it is a confrontation, from where to where? The camera caught these people. Your men were running away. Your men disappeared. Police were nowhere to be found. They ran away, and you are telling us, if you know what is confrontation? Listen to this man. This is what I called a journalist interview. Listen to her.
How can we confirm that operatives of Operation Dogache were on ground? Because eyewitnesses seem to not be highlighting that particular perspective that you have just brought in. How can we confirm it? And secondly, have any arrests whatsoever been made, as we're still talking about these unidentified gunmen remaining unidentified for prolonged periods?
Yeah, well, if you watch the video footage closely, what you saw on top of the Kulobia flyover, right? It was clearly confrontation. You can see shootout from two ends. It wasn't, it was the response and action and reaction. It's not a one-sided thing. It was a confrontation. So if you go back to,
I want you to look at what this man called confrontation. These gunmen came out, they took over the whole community. The men of Soludo were nowhere to be seen, found. The men of police and army, they know they anywhere. Because if they there somewhere, therefore they there, they carry out to shoot out against these people. But they know they. They know they. See them. Now only them gather the land, now them there for Euro, now them there for road, now them carry the land. I want you to understand to say something they play. Who be these people? Soludo. Confrontation indeed. Confrontation. And the demand that claimed that these people shoot and they buy 4 or 2 people. I want you to see that there were many people there. Why they don't shoot other people? If you say they come to shoot innocent people, but only 4 people died. So how are you proving that you and your police no be them shoot the people just to paint it black that these people came to shoot innocent citizens? In a confrontation, you were confronting them, they were confronting you, and they were bulleting you, and they are bulleting, they bullet you, come on for your body, go hit other people wey no dey there. I want to know the reason. You there for confrontation against somebody, and the person where you dey shoot to no die, na person wey no dey there can't die. Make una reason. Listen to the woman, ask her a question again. Listen to this woman, ask her this question again.
And confirm that operatives of Operation Dogache were on ground, because eyewitnesses seem to not be highlighting that particular perspective that you have just brought in. How can we confirm it? And secondly, have any arrests whatsoever been made, as we're still talking about these unidentified gunmen remaining unidentified for prolonged periods?
Yeah, well, if you watch the video footage closely, what you saw on top of the Kulobia flyover, right? It was clearly confrontation. You can see shootout from two ends. It wasn't, it was the response and action and reaction. It's not a one-sided thing. It was a confrontation. So if you go back to the footage, you will see some operative.
I want you to, when you watch the unknown gunmen, you see the way they were walking freely. If there were a confrontation, would they be relaxing like this? So to tell you how biased liar Soludo and his people are, and people will buy to what they said. Okay, Evans is a Kulobia and Oko. Is it a 1 hour or 2 hours or 30 minutes or 10 minutes drive? They were driving, and they probably, you know that when you are chasing, when police they chase people, they run speed. So like how many minutes they go fit to drive from Oko to this Kulobia? Now I beg you, if you explain to us, give us just that correct time, because I want to know how it be. So, like I said, when you take a look at the picture, You see the government, they are relaxed. They are not bothered. They are not in a hurry. Let's do and go. No, they were relaxed. And these are the same men you chased from Oko to Kulobia. They came down from their motor and then they relaxed and carry out the operations they want to carry out. Are you getting the message? Lies with tail, with a head, with 4 legs, decorated and decked.
At the foot of the flyover, and they were being held up by the hoodlums at the other end. So you can see for yourself that indeed it was a confrontation between 2 groups and not an attack. It wasn't a solitary attack, because the impression that is being created here is that it was a solitary attack on defenseless Nnamdi Anambra. That is not correct. It's between the armed group.
Are you getting the message? He is now, the attack was against Soludo, what do you call them? Soludo guys. I've forgotten what they are called. Those is security. The attack was against them. And these Soludo people are the same people that use our code to break open the Muhammadu. Hundreds of thousands of people are now crippled by Soludo men with Akodo. These are the same Soludo security, Soludo Gachi or Dogade, that grabbed innocent people and threw behind cells, and the some get disappeared and some died without anybody knowing their whereabouts. Now, gunmen attacked them. They turned it upside down and say, no, it's not attack. It's only attack on innocent citizens. But it wasn't against citizens. This was a direct, open attack against the Soludo men who cannot defend themselves or fight back gunmen, but they ran away. Police ran away. But they are the same people that will arrest innocent citizens.
Hoodlums and the Operation Udogachi. That was what happened. And like I said, I'm going to share the press release issued by the police PRO, SP Ikenga. You will read for yourself, and also call both the PRO and the CP of police in Anambra for further clarification. And they're on top of it. That is what I can say. They are on top of it. And we cannot turn back until the armed hoodlums are completely cleared out of Anambra.
What could have motivated these armed hoodlums to strike in broad daylight? What exactly could have motivated that attack?
You keep going back to armed hoodlums striking in broad daylight. That is you're the one promoting this narrative. Despite the clarification that I have offered, you are still insisting.
Is it a wrong? Is it a wrong narrative that armed hoodlums were engaged in? What you have described as a confrontation with the security operatives. I don't think, or is there another part of this I'm not getting clearly? Because the question I'm asking, Dr. Mefo, is the armed hoodlums that actually came out in the first place, what could have motivated them to strike at the time that they did, knowing that security operatives would be on the ground?
They did not strike. They did not strike. That's the narrative you are pushing that is very wrong.
So could you correct the narrative?
Operation Udogachi is hunting the armed hoodlums, the gangs, hunting them down. And this is one of the confrontations. Several of them. We are on this with them. It's just most of the confrontations with the armed hoodlums happen in the forest. So much of that is not reported.
Could you, Dr. Mefo, I really need clarity at this junction. I need clarity. Are you saying, and no pun intended when I say junction, are you saying that Operation Udogachi operatives just flushed out these armed bandits and they were, or these armed hoodlums, and they were not already out in the first place? Because I really want you to redirect this narrative if the narrative is truly wrong. How did the confrontation between the security operatives and the hoodlums begin?
Operation Odogachi took on the armed hoodlums all the way from Oko to Ekulobia, where the showdown occurred.
I want to ask a question again. Who can tell me from Oko to Ekulobia, how many minutes drive is this? Is it a 10 minutes trackable distance? I beg. Who knows between Oko and the Ekulobia? How many minutes drive? I beg. I want to understand something. He said it's not a confrontation. One, that is attack on innocent citizen. And you are the one. Listen to the old man that has grown a fool that has grown old and become old fool. He said initially, listen, after you go back and watch, he said initially that these people came to Ekulobia to attack innocent citizens. And now, I love this lady, this journalist, in short, I give it to you. She asked him a question. How did this start? He come now, open up and say, they were chased from Oko to Ekulobia. That means, if they were chased from Oko to Ekulobia, they did not actually come to Ekulobia to attack innocent citizens. Are you getting the message now? Who shot the innocent citizen? If you are from there, I want to hear, I want to see what distance, I beg. What is the distance between Oko and Ekulobia? If you drive by motor, how many minutes drive? And I just want to know how many minutes drive they went from Oko to Ekulobia before you were. I want you to see this. If police is joint task force with the police and the Soludo Gachi, we are pursuing this gunmen from Oko, and then they get to Ekulobia and stopped and came down. Okay, 15 minutes drive. Thank you so much. You chased somebody on a 15 minutes drive. And then after that 15 minutes drive from Oko, they get to Ekulobia and they came down. When they came down from their vehicle, where were you? Because from the pictures we saw these gunmen walking around freely. Nobody was confronting them. And you claim, thank you, Valentine, you claim that you are chasing them. Because if you chase people with armed robbers or whoever you chase, your enemy with arms, you will never allow them to get down from the vehicle. You will never allow them to come out of the vehicle. You will try to make sure you freeze them inside that vehicle. But this one, we didn't see you in the camera. Why is it that none of all the footages we have seen have covered, we did not see any police, we did not see any Dogachi in the camera, in the footage. No, we only saw the gunmen. Why? Why? Okay, camera no dey fit catch them again. How Google dey she? How Google dey she?
Dr. Mefo, I really need clarity at this junction. I need clarity. Are you saying, and no pun intended when I say junction, are you saying that Operation Udogachi operatives just flushed out these armed bandits and they were, or these armed hoodlums, and they were not already out in the first place? Because I really want you to redirect this narrative if the narrative is truly wrong. How did the confrontation between the security operatives and the hoodlums begin?
Operation Udogachi took on the armed hoodlums all the way from Oko to Ekulobia, where the showdown occurred. So you can understand that from that perspective. So it's not that the hoodlums were out. Do you understand? We're out and they're striking here and there. No. Operation Udogachi is out there hunting and flushing them out from everywhere. There is a group operating from the Oko axis.
All right.
A mixture of hoodlums and cultists and so on and so forth. That's it. And they have to be flushed out. That is the mandate given to Operation Udogachi. And they have been on top of it. They chased them from Oko to Ekulobia, where the final showdown took place.
Oh, at what point in the hot pursuit were the two individuals that you have confirmed through that release killed? At what point were they killed at Ekulobia during the hot pursuit?
It was at Ekulobia.
So who shot who and when?
The hoodlums, turned on somebody in Keke, and there's one other person in a shop.
Why would they turn to defenseless individuals during a hot pursuit?
How am I supposed to know? I'm not.
I want you to get this message, you. They were on a very hot pursuit, as the man claimed. Bullet did they come left and the right, front or ground or off. And these people don't have time to defend themselves, but to shoot people we know they fight them. Can you? Because when somebody is attacking you, the best way to stop the shooting is to shoot them. So you leave the minute they shoot you, why you they shoot the civilians? Innocent civilians. And at the end of it, despite all the shooting, when you know defend yourself, maybe they shoot you, they no fit bring any single person down. Police and the Dogachi joint task force. So Beselu don't come out and tell you that these people are Igbos. I can't see Solu Dabanion.
Not a part of them.
Because the question, if they're being chased by operatives of Operation Dogachi, I think the last thing on the mind of the hoodlum would be to turn to defenseless citizens, except those citizens are in fact in their way. But the information we have is that they were going about their businesses. Obviously, one was in a shop, another in a tricycle. Why would they turn to shoot them if there was a hot pursuit? I really want you to help me connect this dot.
I think when you get across to Ikega, the police PRO, he will shed more light, because that operation was led by the Nigeria Police Force. It was a joint operation, Operation Udogachi, that's it. He will give you more clarity on this. Do you understand that? And again, I also wonder why they had to take out the two innocent civilians, and they weren't particularly, in their way, so to speak, because they had a confrontation with the security operatives, so they should have faced what they faced them.
How were the hoodlums you said were the operatives of Operation Dogachi were chasing these faceless individuals down from Oko to Ekulobia?
Yes.
Could you describe the nature of the pursuit? Could you describe the means of transport? Were they running by foot? Were they in vehicles? Yes, explain how the pursuit happened, because I want you to paint a picture of how this happened. Were they in a vehicle? Because there should have been, if it was a hot pursuit, they should have been captured on camera, because I'm sure there would have been a lot of rancor between Oko and Ekulobia. Help us describe that scenario.
Yeah, well, you see, I don't know how you describe that kind of a thing. And if you want to confront armed bandits, criminals that decided to mount resistance at Ekulobia, the Columbia flyover. What do you expect our mounted operatives to remain in the vehicle? They wouldn't. They will come down, take cover, and engage, and all that. That's how these things ought to be. So
I'm sure, I am very sure somebody don't call the girl or the woman, tell her, don't ever ask that. If you don't want to lose your job, don't ask that man any question again. Because if she continues, this man will go tell you, say, in fact, nobody pursued them. Because he has said it indirectly that when they were, you are the one pursuing people, and all of a sudden you are the one now taking cover. I didn't hear him just say that now. He said you don't expect them to remain there; they have to take cover. Is it the person you are pursuing that will take cover, or you that is pursuing the person that will take cover? Because you that is in pursuit have 80-90% advantage over the person you are pursuing, because you are in control, you are in charge. If somebody they wrong and you the pursue am, and you want bring them down with your machine gun, the person no get chance to turn back to see you, because but you they shoot am and on many police day, army day, Udogachi there. And all of a sudden, you that is pursuing person come down and take cover.
You just have to understand it. That is the ongoing onslaught against armed criminals in Anambra State. That's just it. And then we will continue along that path. If they are killing two innocent civilians, if they are killing two innocent civilians was a protest, so to speak, because that is how I see it, a protest, or to just do something to get to the state and get at the state and all that.
Okay, I listen to this, I laugh, I say, make una follow this, see how these people that call themselves professors and doctors make fool of themselves. Always. Quickly, today when you look, you will see what is happening. Coalition this, coalition that, coalition the other one, coalition the other one. I want to ask you, do you think this coalition started today? I want everybody to know that coalition no start today. It don't tell where coalition starts. And they try to find how that make it their fool. Now, in 1979, so many things happened. Maybe so many of us have listened to the video where what is his name? What is his name? Umaru Diko said to Azik, yes, the election was rigged. What will you do? It's even super rigging, not just that it was super rigging. And you can't do anything about it. And they did not do anything about it. You will see that there was a coalition. They colluded about 3 or more parties. Never had they came up with any result other than deceiving people. P2B is not looking for leadership. P2B is only a distractor. P2B is coming back this time to tell you about coalition, about Nnamdi, about if I become president, I will talk with him, I will rapport, I will dialogue with him. This is the same P2B that told you last year, if you told you last 2023, if I become the president, I will dialogue with the Sunday Igbo, I will dialogue with all the northern groups, Boko Haram and so on. And then he did not mention Nnamdi. When somebody did interview, I think he asked him, about IPOB or about Biafra agitators. He said, I will deal with them. Go and find out. Go and find out how I dealt with them when I was governing in Anambra State. All of a sudden, P2B don't come back now, telling you he is interested in Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, that he want to dialogue with Nnamdi Kanu. The same person you are sure that you are going to deal with him the way you dealt with him before when you were governor in Anambra State. Are you getting the message? And the fools that are asking for negotiation or begging for bail conditions and the negotiation and this and that, all of una be mumu. How can you ask, instead of this for people to demand the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, whom the court have set free, whom the even judge or motocho is biased in the judgment, he don't know what to say because he has nothing to say, because everything Nigeria brought up will fell back to their face. Today, P2B is telling you about to go. Yeah. Listen, let me tell you, if you like, carry APC, carry PDP, carry all the political parties in zoo, make P2B the aspirants. P2B is not going anywhere because P2B is not coming to be president. P2B is only coming to distract you from looking for your freedom. Remember, P2B is the reason why Mazi Odumegwu Chief Odumegwu Ojukwu died. In fact, I will crown it that P2B died Odumegwu Ojukwu. Because it's as a result of what P2B did that led to the death of Odumegwu Ojukwu. P2B was made governor of Anambra State by Odumegwu Ojukwu for one reason. One reason. To unite the old eastern region, to bring them back as one family as they used to be before the creation of state. Because before, they used to be one people, eastern region. That is what Ojukwu asked P2B to do. And he said he would do it. And then P2B was crowned the governor of Anambra State. Then, after that, P2B disappeared. He never wanted to see Ojukwu again. He disappeared from seeing Ojukwu. Ojukwu sent to him, sent for him, go to him. P2B avoided the Ojukwu until the last minute of Ojukwu's death. Few minutes for Ojukwu to give up. When Ojukwu cannot even recognize anything again, was when P2B showed up and said, okay, I will volunteer and bring an ambulance. We are flying him to India immediately. They told him, don't worry yourself. It's too late. The same P2B that everybody called. Come on, Ojukwu have exhausted everything he have. All the money has been spent in making sure this sickness leave him. P2B disappeared. Why am I saying this? Because this coalition una dey here. You can only have a coalition when it is your country. Nigeria is not your country. I asked the question in the beginning of this program. If anybody can prove that he belonged to Nigeria, I will be glad to know how and a reason why. What made you believe you were Nigerian? What qualifies you as a Nigerian? What criterion? What stance? So the coalition you see, key opposition leader meet to form a coalition against the ruling NPN ahead of the general election 1979. Listen.
It has not been possible for the PRP leader to be present today. It was decided by three leaders to adjourn for a short break. Go please. Pending the arrival of our Azik. Thank you very much. I think that's all. Well, just a statement.
How soon will this short break start?
We'll say this evening.
Is he likely to bring Aminu Kano down to Lagos for this tomorrow's meeting?
Well, that is what we wish to see happening. That is for Alhaji Aminu to come. But if for some reasons he doesn't come, we can understand his stand.
Would you then go on ahead without the PRP if by they are not coming, they are trying to suggest in a subtle way that they are not as progressive as you want them to be?
I would not like to answer this question because we would like PRP to join us. And we don't want to discuss any possibility of PRP not joining us. So I wouldn't like to comment on that. We hope they will join.
Now, I will show you after the coalition what happened. It's very interesting. Because when they tell you coalition, you think it is going to give you any result. It is going to make your heart bleed. In short, to break. They colluded. And after that, what happened? Listen to this.
Would you tell us what the talks were all about?
No.
If you now agree to join the other,
What do you mean?
UPN,
Join
GSPP,
in what?
On behalf of our three political parties,
That is the same Una brother, P2B brother, Azik, that colluded with its 3 or 4 parties to fight the fight of one Nigeria. And at the end, what happened? You will hear him. Listen to him.
on behalf of our three political parties, and in the name of the vast majority of the people of Nigeria, we reject.
In the name of vast majority of Nigeria, that they won the election, and then the result was not given to them. The mandate was taken away from them and given to another person. And guess who did this? It will shock you to know that the person that did this after Azikiwe was supposed to become the president in 1979, took it away and they gave it to somebody from far north. Guess who? Somebody guess now. Guess who did this? Obasanjo. Is it the same Obasanjo that told you we use Igbo to finish Igbo? The same Obasanjo that followed to buy and wipe out Biafrans during 67 to 70. The same Obasanjo that came out and cried, hey, stop Igbophobia, stop Igbophobia. People, when they came to shout, blah, blah, you think saying that so it be. It's not so. The same Obasanjo that came all the way from Ota to Enugu to tell you that Biafra is dead and buried behind Simon Okeke's backyard. The same Obasanjo that came back last year to Enugu to plan how to stop Simon Ekpa with the Biancolo and the rest of them. the same Obasanjo stopped Azik from getting his mandate. I want to understand where will they go. And you think you belong to the same place with these people? You think you belong to the same house with them? Peter Obi, your evil go catch you, chop you, eat you, finish you alone. Listen again. I know that. Sorry for stopping it. Listen again. Listen.
On behalf of our three political parties, and in the name of the vast majority of the people of Nigeria, we reject in its entirety, and without any reservation whatsoever, the declaration of the Alhaji Shehu Shagari as president-elect. We have decided to challenge the Pedico decision in the law courts. Notwithstanding the court action, and to save this nation further anxiety and uncertainty, we call upon the Supreme Military Council as the highest legislative and executive authority to annul the declaration of Pedico of Alhaji Shehu Shagari as president-elect and ensure that the Electoral College is convened forthwith to conclude properly the presidential election as provided by law. Thank you.
Did you hear him? You heard him. Even he is even better than Peter Obi. Peter Obi did not make this kind of statement. Peter Obi never even made statement. But did you hear him? Then I want you to hear what somebody replied to him. When I tell you, say you know people, it's only in Nigeria that somebody that stole your mandate will come out openly and tell you, yes, I stole the mandate. What will you do about it? You won the election and I took it. You can't do anything. You can go to anywhere you want to go to. Go to court. If you go to court, I dare for court to manipulate it. If you go to Supreme Court, I go maneuver everything. Listen to what he was responding.
You cannot give any credit to the NPN for getting figures out of rigging. You can do nothing about rigging. They rigged, super rigging.
They rigged, super rigging. What will you do? Nothing. Shagari has become the president. He has become the president. And today, somebody is telling you, coalition is the solution. Coalition will be the solution. I pity all of you when they hope in P2P. All of you when they hope for P2P to come and rescue you from Nigeria. Let me tell you, I have said it from the beginning. The only thing you will fight for is something that belongs to you. And the only thing you can defend and succeed is something that belongs to you or something that needs your help. Nigeria don't need your help. Why are you using blood of innocent people as a collateral to defend Nigeria that don't even need your defense? Look at what Dave Umahi is doing. Look at what he has done. Who knows the position he has been promised this time? He has come out. Hey, Nnamdi will be free by political solution. Hey, we will make sure we'll talk it, we discuss it, we talk we do political solution. The same Dave Umahi that told you anybody that follows Nnamdi Kanu, point him and I will give you 2 million naira. I will take that person. The same Dave Umahi that pledged 2 million naira bounty on anybody that follows Nnamdi Kanu, any IPOB member. We have forgotten. I will look for the video. I will look. It's there. It's there. You look for. I think it was in Channels or Arise TV. Dave Umahi pledged 2 million naira bounty on Biafrans. It's there. It's in the public. He is the one now telling you, when I tell you, whenever the person that wants your head yesterday come back today and they say you, anybody that is fighting you, I will be here to defend you. Oh boy, your life don't go from dangerous to pro max dangerous. Defend your life very well. Nnamdi cannot defend your well. Defend yourself very well. Fear these people. Simon Ekpa, defend yourself very well. Fear them. All of them. No be to snap picture. Now your mind we dey read. We know your mind. You think say someone don't know your mind. He know your mind before now. I beg you, try and like this video for me. I will stop this program here. But that is just the simple truth. Who get here, make it here. Tell your people for village, for homeland, for Nigeria, anywhere, supporting election, even Soludo's election. You can see what Soludo has done. You see, before he came into power, in 2021, Soludo was preaching for Biafra. Soludo was preaching that Nnamdi did nothing. Nnamdi should be released. Immediately Soludo got into power, he went and do very big billboard, free Nnamdi now. And I was asking a question then, why is the billboard only in one place? Because if it is a true, if he mean what he said, the billboard would have been everywhere. Why only one place? He went and took picture with it. We don't see politics for Zeus with they small. Each now we don't owe. You see my baby, don't want. Baba, he went to take pictures with it. You see, when you see this thing, the uniqueness in taking pictures, the connection, the oneness, the one heart of the people that takes pictures and boost the pictures. Look at them; they are all in one place. Look at Obi. What is his name? Benjamin Nnamdi. Look at the Soludo. Look at Imam Madabum. Look at the Rafael Ajere. Look at the Adade Ramma. Look at who again went there. All of them that went to Finland to take pictures. Look at the Okengwere that is taking picture everywhere in the street of America. Just look at them. Is it not the same thing they are doing? Forget this one might be going to doing what he's doing from the east. The other one is doing from the west. At the end of the whole day, they are doing the same thing. There is no difference between them. The same agenda. I beg you, try and like this video from me. Like this video for me. I greet everybody. Like this video for me. If you are watching me from X, do me a favor and retweet. If you are watching me from YouTube, I beg you, do me a favor and like. Thank you so much. We must listen to what Simon said and we must follow his instructions. Thank you so much and bye for now.
I want you to understand, it is only in Biafra land that people are not running away from their ancestral land in the entire Nigeria. In Yoruba land, people are fleeing the ancestral land. In the northeast, northwest, middle belt, people are fleeing from the ancestral land. It is only in Biafra land, and the government of Biafra made it possible. But you know what? They would like you to believe that Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity. No, I am the solution, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out of the way, which is not possible. I have come. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what I'm doing today in 5 years to come. Thank you.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making